New from Deaf Crocodile is 1984's Heroic Times. Now, I jumped on this one almost immediately when it was announced because of the style of animation. Taking oil paintings, sometimes animated, sometimes still, just looked like a phenomenal idea, and the visual style of the movie was gripping. I threw it on pretty quickly because I wanted to dive into this world. At 79 minutes, Heroic Times is a visual masterpiece. It looks unlike any other animated movie. It can do something simple as taking a large canvas, focusing on small parts and moving the camera around it to reveal new sights in such a dynamic way that it's just jaw-dropping. I was hooked to see what image would come up next. Heroic Times tells the story of a man of strange strength, a man who is the second son of a king who's bypassed, forced to work with the peasants because he is not in line for the throne. He is cajoled and pushed, and when he fights back ends up killing someone and goes on the run, ultimately becoming a knight and discovering the horrors that man has to deliver upon one another. It's a tale that's so stunning visually but tells such a dark, brooding story. As we follow our main character, we see him constantly dealing with the atrocities that he is dealing upon people, becoming a murderer, killing people when it's against everything that is within him, and the deep guilt that he feels by doing this.
Fény és tisztaság után sóvárgunk, de gyarló szenvedélyeink mégis oly gyakran a bűnsarával mocskolják be tiszta céljainkat.
By seeing the other tragedies that other humans commit upon other people without any kind of remorse or retaliation, to see that effect that the humans have upon one another is something that deeply affects our main character. We see it throughout the film. Violence is almost bred into him. It's the way to rise above in this world, to really stand out, and something that deeply scars our main character, which I found a fascinating tack to take.
Gyilkoltam. Megöltem egy szerencsétlen, tudatlan embert.
And the film is very cold as well. It has this almost standoffish nature about it, with these lush visuals, these wonderfully warm and inviting pictures, and this cold story of someone who is murdering and hurting people to get where he wants to be in the world. But by far he is the least horrible of characters that we encounter. Some of the people we encounter are just vicious for the sake of being vicious, and how that constant cycle of violence is constantly being perpetrated on one another in a never-ending cycle of violence. It's just horrible to see happen, and it can leave you pretty cold because there is nothing really redeeming or rewarding within this world. But I feel that that's the point of the film, that if we're not careful, if we don't break these trends that we have, then we're going to end up to repeat the same horrible world that we are perpetrating for ourselves. Heroic Times was a really interesting watch. Like I said, that unique visual style almost mimics oil paintings is phenomenal, and the amount of effort and work that must have gone into this is astounding, and you can see it on screen. The tale is something that I think is something that I'll be able to dig more into on a rewatch, mine more of the thematics that they're going for, see more of the parallels amongst the pictures in the story, and how that beautiful world delivers such horrible atrocities. I would love to know your opinion of Heroic Times. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you find it kind of average, and why? Let me know in the comment box below. We'll have another conversation and build up a little pile of various opinions so people can see not just mine but yours as well. There is more content up here where you can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, the membership program, and manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.